keep hearing about new spots that are kicking off.
Yeah.
Even like older spots that I'd no idea about. What's that? Luggall in Sheffield.
Yeah.
I had no idea that it was a thing previously, and it's been a sort of rejuvenated recently. That there's
I think like the
Luggall
Luggall 2 is like now officially, it's like officially moving and going, which is sick because like I only ever played at the old one once, but it was well good. Like I think like stuff over in Sheff is like really sick, and I think it's a bit of a crying shame that people in Leeds, or like a lot of people in Leeds, don't often bother making the trip over there because it's like it's so close.
But it's the
complacency. And there's so much good shit going on there.
There is, but it's that thing of like there's so much going on in Leeds that you just don't.
Yeah.
No one's asked about going anywhere.
That's
even like Manchester, it's Leeds is Leeds. It's a strange one, but it would be nicer if it was. But I think things like as these scenes, I guess, are kind of coming back into the mix. I'm seeing a lot more people saying, "I'm driving to this. Who wants to go?"
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess things like that.
People seem to be bouncing over a bit more, and like I feel like there's more. I think like people are making a conscious effort to like try and book bands from sort of closer local cities because like I think a lot of things will be like, all right, here's a band from London, here's a band from Glasgow, like here's a band from Brighton or whatever, but it's just like, well, but there's also a very sick band that's like 20 minutes drive away.
Getting out to gigs around the way, what do you reckon is the sort of the top 3, I guess, punk DIY or whatever venues that you'd get to?
What, just generally?
Whether it would be like Leeds, Yorkshire, just your spots. What are you saying is the places people need to check out?
Oh God, I guess in Leeds it'd be like Wharf, Boom, and Damaged Goods now. I guess.
Is that the one in Armley?
Yeah, that's the new spot.
Yeah.
I reckon that place is gonna be seriously sick. Like. Yeah,
what's the deal with it? I don't know anything about it other than it's there.
It's just kind of like, it's like a bunch of sort of band lockups, but they're sort of they've got like a gig space there as well. And like, it just seems like they're just going to be doing lots of sick things there. So but it's, it's like very, very DIY, like, to the point where they sort of built a bunch of the rooms in the unit themselves, like.
Nice.
And it's just like, just kind of very like, it just seems very sort of free, you know what I mean? Which is sick. There's like, it's kind of weird because like I guess I haven't really like, I've sort of been out and about a bit more than I have been for a bit. There's some like good spots over in Manchester as well. Like played at the White Hotel like a few months ago.
Never heard of that.
That place was really cool. Yeah, it's like I think it's in like Salford.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's normally like a sort of club sort of place, but they've got gigs on there, and like the PA's dead good, and it's just like kind of in this bit where it doesn't look like anything's happening, but then there's just like this sick venue there, and then like Hatch in Sheffield, like that spot's really cool, and like again like that's got a bit of a sort of chunk vibe, but without the practice rooms. Or maybe there is a practice room. I feel like it's getting to a point where there are like more of these little sort of semi-autonomous gaffs just sort of popping up.
No, because back in the day we always said that like if we could move the 1 in 12 brick by brick slowly to Leeds, we'd do it. And
that's it, yeah.
Because
the 1 in 12 is like just like an institution, isn't it?
It's fucking great, and I've seen that they're doing like there's Means to an End Fest.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah, it's looking good, and there's some other stuff I've been seeing there, and we'd always made the effort to get to Bradford because it's 1 in 12. You gotta. But so many people just would never make the effort, and it's beautiful to see that slowly Leeds has, like with Commonplace that became Wharf Chambers. That felt the first step towards it.
Wharf's amazing. Like like we had some really good gigs there, like sort of recently, and then there's completely like rudely forgot about, but there's Mabgate Bleach as well. And like them lot are, again doing some really sick stuff down there. Like they should have been like mentioned right away.
Have they still got like screen printing facilities and stuff down there? I remember.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I remember.
I think like
it was a while ago though when I went down there for that.
Yeah, I think like.
But there was all sorts kicking off.
Like a few
gig
practice rooms and the gig space and stuff, and like. Yeah, like there was a few like banging gigs there like last month, and it was just like, oh yeah, like this is gonna, this is sick.
Parade of grafters.
Your teeth and no! Ding, ding.